The Hot Squad team call. Today's topic is actually featuring a special guest who went to Platinum Presenters this weekend. The importance of live events is just unreal, you guys. Like the energy that you feel when you're connected with other people who are going through the same things that you are, as well as learning content from amazing presenters is just really awesome. Unfortunately, Anna and I could not go this year, but we do have a lovely partner, Kristina, who went and is going to. She's going to touch on a subject that a lot of us, at least on my team, are concerned about, and that's how to share without selling. So, Kristina, whenever you're ready, lady.
Yes. Hi guys. So I'm Kristina. Some of you guys don't know me, some of you do. First of all, I wanted to kind of explain what Platinum Edge is. Basically, it is in the fall, and I'll explain when next year's is and everything and how to get there. But Platinum Edge is just a weekend long kind of like get together, and we just had probably a full day and then 2 half days of just presentations, and it was awesome. I got probably at least 10 pages of notes, so I'm just focusing on one section or one presentation. Christine Dwyer, I don't know if you guys are all know our upline, but Christine Dwyer is our upline. She is our founder of our team, so it focuses down on that. She has a third of all coaches in the Beachbody network. So there's like 300,000 Beachbody coaches. She has like 100. Actually, I think she has over half. I think she has like 150,000. I think she said. So I mean, it's a huge group, and there was 1,000 of us there, so it was really small and really intimate, and it was really awesome. You just really got to know everybody, and it wasn't like, I mean, Christine Dwyer was walking around, Janelle Summers was walking around, so I mean, you can go up and get pictures with these people, and it's not like it's a summit where there's huge long lines. So it was really awesome, and Christine presented on this, and it really, really touched me just because I'm having the same issues. So I kind of wanted to share. There's a couple other presentations that if we have time, I'll touch on, but this was the main one. So Christine Dwyer basically presented the rules of selling. And at first, I was kind of put off by the title. I was like, what? Rules of selling? Like, I don't want to do that. So I will, can I screen share? Okay, maybe. Okay, can you see my screen? Awesome. Okay. So, don't ask me how to do this, but we're going to try this. Can you see it still? Everybody? Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, we're just going to do it this way. So the first one, oops. Okay, whatever, that's fine. So the next, we're going to do it this way. Okay, so this one, so rule number 1 is to stop selling. Just completely be done with it. You want to replace it with help. You want to start helping and stop selling. So one of the big things that she said was to focus on what they want versus what you want from them. So throw away the challenge pack, throw away the Success Club points, throw away the rank. If they join, you up a rank. Throw that all away. Figure out what they want and what they want from you. And we'll kind of touch a little bit more about this, but this was the number 1 rule that she gave. The next one is to stop pushing. It's really super easy to say, okay, I need to make Success Club 5, so I need to help 3 people to get those points, so I'm just going to push until I get what I want, and I'm done. It's so easy to push your agenda, your own story, your passions, and only your objections on those people. I know I am very, very, I do this a lot. I push my agenda, I push my story. I say, well, this is what I did, so maybe it'll work out for you. Or some people push their agenda. They say, I've seen this a lot on not just a Beachbody coach, but other business owners. They say, help me, up a rank today. So I need 5 people to join my business with me to get me to my rank. You don't want to do that. You want to, find their agenda, find their story, find their why, find their own passion for what they want from you. Again, you want to find out what they want from you. So you want to just really pull that out from them. And some of the, and I'll kind of, I have some tips at the end on how to do this, but really focus on that. Telling your story is what we really focus on, but if they don't connect to your story, find their story. Maybe they are depressed, or maybe they're, like with me, I've lost 50 pounds, which is awesome, so I'm not going to really connect with somebody who needs to gain weight. So pull their story. If they want to gain weight, pull it out of them. Discuss why they want to gain weight. Find that from them. And then relate it back to how a challenge pack or how you can help them. The next step is to stop selling to the wrong people. This is what your brand is going to help you figure out, your niche. We had a whole presentation on finding your brand, and I am actually going to work on trying to put that into a PowerPoint presentation. But for right now, have a narrowed focus. Focus on who are like the people that are like you. You know how I said before that I've lost 50 pounds, so I'm not going to relate to somebody who needs to gain weight. Christine Dwyer says that she doesn't relate to people who have a large amount of weight to lose because she's been fit all of her life. She relates to the people that are fit but just aren't happy in their jobs. That's what she's really strong about. So really have that narrowed focus into what your brand is, what your niche is, and ignore the other people kind of floating around beside you. Just ignore or go straight onto your path and find the people who are in your lifestyle that have your same problems, because that's when you're going to really be able to help them instead of sell to them. The next, oops, why did I go back? Okay. The next one is rule number 4, and that this is the last rule, and it is stop selling the wrong product. So when people ask you, how much is it? What are you selling? Those type of things. I know you get them. I get them too. You're selling yourself. They have to buy you before they buy anything you are selling. So I think the biggest thing that, it's awesome to have I'm having a challenge group starting next week, come and join me. That should be just an event invite. You want to have these conversations with people. That way they can say, we've developed this awesome relationship. I see you're having this challenge group. I would like to join, because they've had this awesome relationship with you for the past week. They've been chatting with you about their goals. And I think that was like the light bulb moment for me, is that they really have to, buy you. And I think the biggest word of the weekend was trust. You have to have that trust relationship with them, because if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy anything from you. They're not going to put their trust in you to help them with their goals. They're just going to think that you're just some salesperson trying to make a commission off of them. And that is like the biggest thing that we don't want to do. We don't want the people to feel like they're just a commission, or they're just helping me with rank, or, you know, that's just the worst thing you could possibly do. So after, because of I kind of talked a little bit fast about those rules, I have a couple tips at the end. First, you want to see everyone as a unique individual. Do not treat them just like you would treat, you know, another person. They all have their own stories. We all have our own stories. We're all unique. We're all different. And they're not going to, you know, it's some people, the trust relationship might take a while to develop. Some people might trust you immediately. It just depends on how they are in their relationship development. The next one is ask questions. Really dig deep. One of the one of the girls who talked a little bit about developing or how to find coaches, she really said that her number one thing that she does is she always ends all of her conversations in a question, no matter what. Even if it's like totally off topic, she always ends it in a question. That way, they're always going to come back and talk to you again. And then really dig deep, ask questions. Ask, you know, why do they want to lose 50 pounds? Or why have they struggled? You know, really dig super deep. That way you can put them with the right product. There's some people that, you know, maybe they can really focus in on their nutrition, but they just cannot for the life of them get their workout in. So obviously, if they're awesome with their nutrition, but they can't get their workout in, you need to find a fast workout for them to do. That way, you know, it's not going to take them an hour to do a workout. It's going to take them, you know, a half an hour. And just say, hey, let's figure out where we can fit this half an hour workout in. Really work with them and get them to reveal why they want to do what they want to do. Because once you reveal their motives and you reveal the reason why they want to do this, you can keep relating it back every time they say no, or maybe, or I don't know. Or keep saying, well, don't you want to do this because you said that you want to be able to get down on the floor and play with your kids, but, you know, you're not acting like it, or I don't know, say it nicer, obviously, than that. But, you know, go into that, you know, go deep, because that will get them to trust you and to build a relationship with you. The next thing is watch and listen. What is not being said? I think the biggest thing here was really awesome. Say that they don't have enough money, but maybe they're going to Starbucks every day, and maybe they're, you know, going to Target every day and buying $100 worth of stuff, but they're saying to you that they don't have enough money. Really watch and listen, because if you come back and say, hey, I noticed that you're going to Starbucks every day. Did you know that Shakeology is only $4 a day compared to your $6 a day Starbucks? You could be saving money. You know, what's not being said, and just really pay attention to the things that they're doing. The next one really, really hit me hard was restrain yourself. Do not convince them not to buy it. And what does that mean? We're all convincing everybody to buy it, right? Not necessarily. Are you always focusing on that $140 challenge pack? I am. I never, ever, ever mention the Insanity Max or the Insanity or the P90X. challenge packs that are, $200, $105. I'm not mentioning any of those. What if their soulmate workout is the Insanity Max? You might be turning them off completely of Beachbody by focusing on that $140. Who's to say that they're not going to spend the $200 on the awesome Insanity Max 30 challenge pack, and you're missing out on some of that commission? Maybe, and then you'll completely, turn them off of Beachbody. So really, really do not say, I think that the $140 challenge pack is the most, or is the best for you. If their situation is money, yeah, that's awesome. If their soulmate workout that you are trying to place them with is the $140 sale, awesome. But if they are completely on board, ready to go, and they really like the other workouts, don't, I don't remember how exactly she put it, but she said, don't push that $140 one. You need to really figure out what their why is, their reasoning is, and match them with the correct workout program or challenge pack, because it's essential. The other day, for example, I had been talking to a girl who wanted to join my team. I've been talking to her for a while, and I was trying to sell her the $140 21-day fix, because everybody wants 21-day fix, right? I had been doing Insanity Max 30 myself. I've been posting my videos, and I talked to her. I said, okay, the challenge pack is $140. It's the 21-day fix. This is what you get. And she says, well, what about the Insanity Max 30 challenge pack? And I said, oh, well, that's expensive. I mean, that's a little bit more. Don't even say that. Just say, oh, well, this is, we could totally fit you with that one too. And she ended up buying the Insanity Max 30 challenge pack because she knew that watching my videos, she wanted to get that one. She wasn't impressed with the 21-day fix. So I could have totally been, I could have lost her, because once she got the 21-day fix workout, she didn't like it because she wanted the Insanity Max. She wanted more intense. So that's just one example for me that happened, and it just was an eye-opener there. And the next one is obviously serve, don't sell. We've been talking here for a while about, make sure that you're really helping them. Don't sell them the challenge pack. If you think that the challenge pack isn't, they can't afford the challenge pack, I understand that's where Success Club points come in, but if they honestly can't afford it, help them. Figure out where they can get it from. And don't just sell to them. Make sure you're reaching out, developing that relationship, developing that trust, and then you will see awesome, awesome things happening. So I kind of wanted to stop here to see if you guys have any questions. So I'll stop screen sharing. Are we done? Are we done screen sharing? Okay, we're good. So does anybody have any questions? None?
You can start calling on people.
I mean, I can give you guys some more information, but
I think that's really interesting that you brought up serve, don't sell, because that was brought up in our Josh Coates training for leadership too, and it just kind of seems like he knows the Beachbody business really well also. So I'm really glad that you brought that up, because I don't know if we've really talked about that in a call yet.
I also really related to the what don't convince them not to buy it thing, because I have somebody that's interested in T25, and I think that's one of the $200 ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh, well, we have 21-day fix and size. And he's like, well, what about T25? And I was just like, is he going to buy it? Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. Is he going to buy it? But he's like, totally, it's what he wants to try. So why would I, just because it's more, doesn't mean that it's worth giving, suggesting. So.
Right. It's like don't talk them out of it. You know, if
Right.
they are
Especially
set on
because
a
he's
product.
like, I've known him my whole life. He's not the type to do size or 21-day fix.
Yeah.
But
Right. That's exactly the way it is. I mean, if they're set on, a certain program, don't, say, oh, well, we have other cheaper ones. Just don't even tell them that there's some that are cheaper. Like they don't need to know. You know what I mean? If they're set on a product, just figure out why they're set on that product, why they want that one, and go from there. See how you can help them.
word, I dig that.
Yeah, and I think sometimes I don't even use the word cheaper, but I'm like, well, this one's on promo, or this is what I have a sale on. Like I don't necessarily.
Special of the month is what I always say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I always say special too.
Yeah, on special. Yeah.
It's like a lunch special for a whole month.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing all of that. I think that's very, very insightful, especially, coming from the woman who has half of Beachbody in her downline. Like, clearly she knows what she's doing. So.
Exactly.
I'm such a pusher, too. So that's like, I'm a pusher, but then I get discouraged by pushing. So that's refreshing to hear that you don't have to push. You have to connect and help people and get them to their agenda and their goals. Why does that remind you of Mean Girls?
I know. And I think how we were. I'm trying to think of how we were talking about it. They said like how we're always wanting to invite, which is awesome. But I like how Josh Coates actually changed it. He goes connect, and that's how it is. It's finding those connections and not inviting. Say, hey, I have a challenge or a challenge group. It's $140 to start. You don't want to do that. You want to connect with them. You get some relationships going, and then they can build from there.
Right.
That was the biggest thing.
I think there was a national wake-up call a few weeks ago that she said that she likes to think of Success Club as the 3 Lives Club, and I really dig that. Like that gives meaning and purpose behind the whole, oh, we want to hit Success Club thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, you need to work on inviting. You've been doing a lot of connecting. Yeah, so then.
That's good.
Yeah, because I mean, and that's the thing too, is you can invite somebody and they won't be ready now. But I have people that I invited a year ago that are finally coming around and saying, hey, I've watched you kick ass for a year, I'm ready. So, I mean, it's just all about, you can put it yourself out there and just say, hey, you want to do this thing, and they give you any objection. It's not a bad thing. It's a not right now, not a no.
Right. And with the you've been doing a lot of connecting, but you just need to invite. That's a way that you can just say, you could just message someone. You say, hey, I'm putting together this new challenge group. It's starting in 2 weeks, and I thought about you. We've been talking for a while, and I just thought about you. I thought I'd like to invite you to this. That way you have that relationship, that connection already going, and that comment thread kind of going, and you can just it's casual. It's not like you're just spamming someone with a copy and paste. You want it to be real. You want it to be authentic, because you don't want it to sound like I'm inviting 50 other people too, but I thought about you, is what you want to say. You want to say that you've been thinking about them, you've been on their mind. That is what makes it special, I think.
Word. Cool. Does anyone else have any questions?
And I did want to share, Davina was kind of talking about in the beginning, you know, the whole getting to an event, and this is, I would say I learned more here than I did at Summit. And I just want to go over the topics that I seriously have my notes on. I'll just tell you all. So the first time we talked about your brand, she seriously did a quiz that found us our brand. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm going to do it. And I mean, we just talked about that. The next one was the rules of selling. We did how to find coaches. We did steps to build your brand on social media. We did closing coaches. We did getting coaches started right. What else did we do? Oh, we did, Darren and Tony did a security presentation, which I kind of didn't really pay attention because I was really just watching him the whole time. So that was my issue. But he does have a website, so I can go on there and look at everything. But
yeah,
that was
he's got
awesome.
a premium where he'll send you. I signed up for it because I'm in love with him too.
That's what he pushed was his beyondthepassword.com, and I'm going to do it because it scared the crap out of me what he was pulling up. So yeah, it's kind of scary. The next one was know your story, how to present your story, which is awesome. YouTube training, how to actually do YouTube. Let's see. Shalene Johnson did time management. Do you guys know that she was diagnosed with ADHD?
Yeah. I mean, I knew that because I know everything about her. But
yeah, but I mean, she was really awesome. That was really good. Trying to think what else there was. There's Periscope. Christine Dwyer talked about creating more volume and how to strategically place your coaches. Chelsea Pearson, who I love, talked about how to get a social media content system that works. So how to create your social media content if you have nothing to post about that day. She helped us figure that out. And then I'm trying to think what else. I think that's all that I have notes on. But I mean those are awesome topics. So I don't think there was anything that I was like, I don't need to take notes on this. So it was really awesome.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go next year. I couldn't go this year because my high school best friend got married the weekend before. So it was very much like, well, this is where all my money's going. But the other thing is, guys, if you think about it, yes, it's a lot of money to put out to travel and to pay for your hotel and food and, you know, going out or whatever. But for the value that you get in the content and the knowledge and the information and even just the passion from being around other people that are learning and just as inspired as you are, that is going to go back into your business, which is only going to help you out financially. So it's like if you invest now, you'll see the investment later.
Mm-hmm. So. And I mean, it was really awesome because I was posting about all of the fun stuff that we were doing. I mean, one of our parties was a superhero party. And we dressed up as superheroes, and then we had this slow-mo video that I'm going to post tonight, and it was really awesome. And I seriously gained so many new followers, new friends, because of just all of the fun. One of Sarah was my roommate. Sarah Chalidi was my roommate, and she actually signed a coach with her Snapchats. Because of her Snapchats.
Wow.
During the weekend. Just because we were having fun and having a blast. So, I mean, it's possible. So, I think that was the biggest thing. Just take tons of pictures, have fun. And then you'll show people that it was fun. So, next year, next year it is
I think it's like in September.
23rd through the 25th. It's in Dallas again. You can pre-register, which is just basically once they set or do the ability to register and to attend it, to sign up for it, they'll send you an email, and that way you get more information and you can choose whether it's the right time when they send out that email. It's theplatinumedge.com is what it is. So you can just put in your email, and then they'll send you an email once the registration link is open. So you can do that. So
very cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing all that with us. I was taking notes. I'm like, I'm all up on it. And I know that, I don't think I have any coaches on tonight, but I know a lot of them will benefit from this information. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Of course.
Thanks. Does anyone else have any last-minute questions? I have another call to be on, so I'll have to stop recording soon. But we have about 5 to 10 more minutes. If anyone... No?
I just wanted to say, I know that I was looking at the financials for it. I was going to have to call in sick because I'm completely out of vacation days. But as far as going to this trip or to, I don't know if you guys saw that there's going to be a team triceps retreat. Both of those are going to be cheaper than going to Summit. I mean, but if you've earned your ticket to Summit, go to that also. I think you should be going to as many events as you can and going to even Super Saturdays and everything. But I mean, financial-wise, you can, it's part of your business expenses. And like you said, everything that you're putting into it, all this extra training, you just learn so much more that you're going to be able to put towards your business. So it's totally worth it.
I finally got my damn rank advancement after Summit. That was finally just that's what made me go into it and just go hard and do the damn thing. So it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, and like with me, I was talking with Nicole. Nicole is my coach, and she goes, I had to come. She goes, I needed a business write-off. I was kind of the same way. I didn't want to. This sounds really, really bad, but I'm fine with money with my full-time job. I don't need Beachbody. Beachbody is my passion. But I can pay my bills with my full-time job, so I'm earning this money, being consistent and getting my team cycle bonuses. But I needed something to balance it out. So all of my flight, my everything, my food down there, all of your food, all of your drinks, it's all tax deductible once you get down there. So once you do all of this, I mean, it's all 100% tax deductible. So yeah, it's awesome.
Yay! All right, maybe we can have a call on expenses for the business. Sure. Yeah, we can totally do that. There's also a lot of great resources in the meantime. I know Sarah Try has done a few about taxes and everything that I found really resourceful, but I'm going to jot that down. That could be a good topic. Business.
And we are going to have another guest speaker next week, and it's actually Kristina's coach, Nicole. Yeah, she's a lawyer. She's really awesome. She's super fun, though. She stole a dinosaur from the elevator in Dallas. If you follow them all on Snapchat, I wanted to sign up and be a coach with them.
Okay, sorry. I totally peed my pants. Honest to God.
You're still recording. You know this, right?
I don't care. It's on Facebook. I don't care. I seriously peed my pants. I was on, there was 2 elevators, and I was looking at the other one open, so I walked around and saw this dinosaur sitting I screamed. I was so scared. Oh my gosh. It was bad, and oh gosh, it was crazy. But yeah, it was tons of fun.
That's awesome. I can't wait to wreak havoc next year and at Summit and all of our, I just get so excited thinking about it because it's just it's so magical.
It is. It's fun.
All right, well, I think that'll be it for this week. Again, thank you so much for all of your information and for getting on with us.
Of
And
course.
yeah, like Anna said, next week we will have the lovely Nicole on to talk to everyone. So cool. All right, have a great week, you guys. Bye. Oh, you screenshotted.